One of the biggest factors when Florida State takes on Clemson will be the crowd at Death Valley. And take a listen. They start preparing for that environment today, and I wouldn't be surprised if you couldn't hear it down at Westcott.
Very loud. What it usually does, usually makes your practice better because guys got to focus more. They have to concentrate more. Believe it or not, your practice will usually become better. You know what I mean? When they're really locked in because they know they have to, and all of a sudden they're more attention to detail, what's going on. Sometimes when it's no noise, you'll have a guy, oh, I didn't hear that or something. These guys are making sure.
The big showdown in Death Valley is approaching quickly. Clemson has a potent offense, but their defense is just as good. They have 10 interceptions on the season, as well as 24 sacks, totaling 127 yards. But the Tigers' defense isn't anything the Seminoles haven't seen.
Those guys are a little bit smaller. They do a lot of stunts and stuff we're going to have to prepare for. But everything that they do, we've seen in the previous weeks, so I think we're pretty prepared for it.
On the flip side of the ball, Florida State's defense knows how impressive Clemson's offense is. They vary up their looks and use a lot of misdirection. But the Seminoles know if they can stay focused, they'll be successful.
We just got to get ourselves trained to look at what we got to do and not get distracted by the emotions and all the shifting and stuff that they do, and just know exactly, like they run pretty much a lot of the same plays. It's just out of different formations and different motions, trying to get people distracted. But we'll be ready to shut them down.
The Seminoles will need to play near perfection to come out of Death Valley with a win, which will be critical for the remainder of the season.
This game could change the season for either team and actually change, for the national championship hunt, and just for us to be able to go out there and handle business and keep our season going how it is. That's big.
It would be big for us. I mean, any game, any win would be big, but definitely going in an environment like that and going to a away game, period, to make it our home field is always big. I mean, to go take over somebody's stadium is always big time for us. So we want to make sure we go out there and do that.
That matchup is set for 8 o'clock on ABC. You want to make sure you stay right here at Seminoles.com. Late Hurt and Scott Kotick will have your coverage down in Clemson. At the practice facility, Jonathan Schlacey, Seminoles.com.